Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do an ultimate guide to Rogue Company, how to be the very best Rogue Company player you can possibly be. I'm going to be doing a gameplay, voicing over, explaining everything that I did, and this is Demolition. And then later on in the future, I'm probably going to do different videos, like Strikeout, because just like I said, I'm trying to go over every single thing. I might just make this one big video instead of doing it all. Except for like the only time it would be separate is I want to do it like where I have for this video the general information about what you need, and then for separate videos maybe do something like how to use each rogue or how to play each map, because there's like it's for the most part it's the same, but there's little tips and tricks for each rogue and each map that you might want to add. And so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure yet though, but for now we're gonna go over this Demolition video that I did, and I'm gonna explain every single thing and how to like I said, be the best. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. So first off, what we have here is a loadout every single match. Since we're doing Demolition, do not buy anything at all. Do not ever buy anything in the first round of Demolition. Like this is the very first round. Do not do it. You do not need anything, because here's what happens. Even if you don't buy anything, right? Say you have 0 downs, 0 assists, 0 revives, 0 objectives, anything, and you lose that round. You did absolutely nothing whatsoever during that round, and you still lose. And on top of that, you lose. You can buy yourself a gun the next round, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't need to pick up a melee. You don't need to upgrade your pistol to make it better, because you're not going to be using your pistol mainly, like primarily in the other rounds. Just no need for anything. It's just the first round should just be like a free round basically, so you don't need to do anything about that. We're going to save up for the next round.
What up?
And I apologize in advance if this video is choppy. I'm recording on OBS for the first time, and I literally was up since 2 this morning trying to search up different settings of how to get it better and how to not make it have so much latency. But first things first, what did I ping? Let me go back.
Go here.
So first things first, we're defending, right? So typically when you're defending, you want to have 2 people go on one side and then 2 people go on the other side. However, I was in chat with these people, and I told all of them to go to A. That's why I pinged A. But the only reason why I pinged for them to go A and for me to go B is because I'm Ronin and I have that knife. That knife acts as an extra tool to help. So basically, when that knife goes off, I'll have my eyes on them at B. But if my knife goes off, then I'll know to go back, retreat, get cover, and then ping for them to rotate over to B. And then they can maybe like flank on the way there or something like that.
Enemies spotted! Go here. Enemies spotted!
And I think, yeah, in this first round, I forgot to set my knife at A. I'm sorry, at B. So what just happened is I saw, what's it, Scorch and Dahlia. They're going towards the site. Dahlia took the stairs, and then Scorch took straight to the site. So instead of me running behind them with my other teammate, I'm gonna close them in, and you can see that the Scorch was up in my way too. So we have 2 of us going towards them, and we have the other 2 coming up from behind them. So we're basically sandwiching them right now.
Enemy up! Enemy over there.
Now I'm not sure if teammate, if she bled out or if she died, but if she bled out, she wasn't supposed to do that, because try your best not to bleed out if you can, because especially, well, no, I don't think you can bleed out. Actually, never mind, I take that. I'm sorry. You can't bleed out on Demolition, I don't think. But in Strikeout, try not to bleed out. Try to get revived as much as you can. I promise you, if you're playing with me, I will revive you if I can, because I don't know why, but too many people don't revive in this game. Little bang, do a little what's called motivation for people. Say, you know, do the little communication. Maybe do it, you know, it's just something to get them up, even if you lose rounds. Motivate them a little bit.
Go here.
Once again, I pinged A for them to go. I'm going to do the same thing. But this time, I'm going to set my knife where it's supposed to be. I do this all the time. And I don't think, no, it never went off during this game. But if they come on the zip line, they're not going to be able to see that knife at all. They can't shoot it. They can't see it. They won't even have a time to react. They won't even know that it's there until they die. So that's why I would set it there and watch B. But now that I see that they're pinging the A, I'm making my move to A. Now, let me go back. Well, I can't go back, but here's what's happening. Lancer on our team died, but we have Dahlia looking in one direction, and we have Scorch looking in the other direction of its enemies. So keep in mind, all the enemies are both in Dahlia and Scorch's vision. So instead of me going try to go in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close them off the other direction. I'm going to close them off the third way, and I'm going to flank this way.
Need a hand.
You're with me.
So right here, what I'm doing is I'm peeking the corner. I don't know why, but people don't either. This just is a lot of simple things that people don't do in this game. I'm peeking the corner instead of rushing in. Since I thought Dahlia had, Scorch had eyes. She did, but she's dead now. So I'm surveying the area for enemies right now instead of jumping in. You just gotta wait. You can't just run straight in there. Now this is what Dahlia is really good for, and I'm glad that I was somehow able to pull off the res. I honestly thought, well, Dahlia was. I honestly thought that the Lancer was gonna kill me, but my res went through. So I got a little bit of heal up, and then I just went towards the Lancer. I didn't want to just get up and run because she obviously heard me revive, but
Bomb's
so I
active.
just keep
Find it and
running
defuse it.
take out, and then I ended up killing her.
Do not mess with me.
Now in this situation, you saw Talon is right on A, and then Scorch is on the doorway to A. So here, I couldn't go behind me and Scorch all the way. Flank all the way back to Scorch, because then she would hear me coming. Not only would she hear me coming, but that would be wasting time. And both of them have angles on me through the door. In addition, if I were to flank out to the left, I couldn't go behind, like, I can't see. I'm looking on my TV right now and on my computer, but I couldn't go behind behind the tree to where what's the name? Talon is, because like I said, they both have eyes on me and they can just turn around either way. So basically, I already knew I was gonna lose this round, so I just try to go head on and we'll just watch this.
Run it again.
Now you saw that. You saw that. I don't know how, but I botched that. So I tried to switch to my pistol after I usually switch to my pistol when I take down one person if I'm taking on multiple people. So I took out Talon when I switched to my pistol, but I should have stayed with my Uzi because I could have sprayed him. Now, second round, like I said, if you don't win the first round, and you don't contribute to anything, you still have enough to get stuff. But I got some kills. So every single time, doesn't matter what it is, if you're in demolition, strikeout, extraction, the first two things you always want to do is always want to buy is a gun and a grenade, a lethal grenade. Always. I mean always, every single time. If you can't get both, just get the gun. Because you do not need any of the perks yet. I promise you don't. I don't know why people treat this like Call of Duty. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering so much. This isn't Call of Duty. You don't buy every single perk that you can get. You don't need it. Because primarily what you're going to be doing in a gunfight is you're going to be shooting, right? And if you can't shoot them, you try to move them out the way, you use your grenade to push them out the way. So you don't need any of the perks yet.
Move here.
and then I'm going to explain later which perks you get at which time. It all depends on how the previous match goes, and I'll explain that later. So right here, I pinged down in the middle. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that they would go to B this time. So I said, all right, team, instead of you guys going to A and me going to B, let's go down the middle and then see where they go. So I see that they're getting killed and they're over on the right side.
All enemies have been eliminated.
And they just finished them already. They didn't even need me. Get that little motivation in. Tell them that they rock. Even if we don't win the match, just put some motivation in there.
Here. You on good fire. Shooting. You on fire. You on fire. You on love fire. It. This will make a statement. Move here.
At that time, I did the thing again. I pinged A for them to go, but I think I pinged for them to go to A again. I just realized they're gonna go to A every single time, and you pretty much have to in this map. Most of these maps is one-sided. I saw on the mini map that there's an enemy there, and I was cooking my grenade to bounce it off the walls because I heard him reviving, but I just simply messed up. I had to put it to the right more, and so my grenade didn't hit because I just messed up. But I could have put something, or possibly not. And then obviously I messed up. I locked onto 3 different enemies instead of 1 when I was shooting, and so that play was just down on my fault. My part. I just messed it up basically, especially with that grenade.
Go here. Is that all you've got? I got you. Need a hand. Go here. Spotted. All friendlies eliminated. Regroup. My favorite.
And like I said, you don't want to buy any perks yet that you don't need. So what you want to do is every time you end a round, upgrade your gun and your lethal. I forgot to mention earlier. I had to go back to it. If I can find it, maybe.
Let
me see.
This will make a statement. This will make a statement.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier. All right, so when you have to manage your money well in this game. So out of all the purchases I could have done, the most useful would have been to be able to get hip fire accuracy. However, I did not have enough money to get that. So I just would have got the hip fire and then the magazine, and then I wouldn't have been able to get my grenade, anything. So it's better to lose that one perk. I mean, that one upgrade, meaning you can get another upgrade. Now my grenade is fully upgraded, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's why I made that purchase, and I had to find where we at.
My
right
favorite.
There's a certain order that I purchase things. It depends on how much money I have, though. Looks like I have 8K left.
Sorry about that.
Was I saving it? What was I doing?
My favorite.
Nope. So I saw that I had 8K left, and the reason why I bought Tenacity is because I know that Talon has a C4. C4 should not be in any single game, but it is. So I bought that as a protective, just in case he most likely pulls out the C4. Pulling that split this time, Lancer decided to go with me. And the reason why I'm jumping right there is to silence my footsteps. It keeps me moving on throughout the map, but you don't have to worry about your footsteps rumbling. You can still hear the jumping, but it's a lot more quiet than constant sprinting.
Go here. Go here. Go here.
And again, they use their ping, so when they ping, I'm going to them. I'm going to do the same flank move. And the reason, usually, when I come around this corner, I like to jump. But the reason why I didn't jump is because they're shooting each other. So when you're shooting, you're most likely, out of everything else, you're going to only hear the gunfire. So I don't have to waste time jumping when I could be going at a faster rate at just running, because they're gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to hear me running over the gunshots. Again, I peek it out, wait it out.
Lethal out. More training.
And I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but there's a Lancer behind that. I couldn't tell. I only know it's Lancer because I'm rewatching it, because obviously I already played this game. But you can hear that. Let me rewind it. You can hear that there's someone behind this. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. But you can hear that they're there. So I couldn't run up to. Let me see. I couldn't run up to the corner on the right where the little cannon thing is to kill them, because I know if I went that way, then whoever's behind that door, that wall, could run down the stairs and kill me from behind while I'm trying to kill them. So I killed her because she was half health and she freaked out, and I had full range. So I just got to it.
Enemy spotted.
The bomb has been spotted.
And then, like I said, I need to move back.
All enemies have been eliminated.
Give me 1 second. I need my phone. Oh, never mind. I see my phone.
Good shooting. You rock. I love it.
Enemy spotted. Move here.
Move here. Acknowledged.
I'm peeing middle because it looks like they're going to be towards the end. Me and Lance are doing a little double flank again. Set my knife still.
Acknowledged. Enemy over there.
Acknowledged.
And
Enemy
now I hear
spotted.
footsteps. So instead of me going towards I heard footsteps. Instead of me going towards out the aisle for them to both shoot me at the same time, I try to run straight to the wall, get some cover, and then I attack them. Because they see Lancer over there past the zip line, but they don't see me. And I do that grenade down because you can throw grenades straight down at the ground and then roll backwards. When you go backwards, they're going to push towards you. By the time they push towards you, that grenade is going to explode.
No enemies remaining.
You have to think about
Well
it.
done.
Put some dirt on it.
You are halfway through.
Thanks.
Switching sides. We're attacking now. Hit him hard.
We can skip this.
Konnichiwa.
Pick a site and plant the bomb.
Alright, so now we're attacking. When you're attacking, never, ever split up when you're attacking. You do not do that. You only do that when you're defending. Because here's what's going to happen. When you're attacking, you guys have one goal. It's to eliminate it's to plant the bomb. So if you have all 4 of you planting and guarding the bomb, like I said, they're defending, so they're gonna have to do split 2 and 2. So it's gonna be a 4v2 instead of
Move here.
a 2v2, where you're gonna lose track of the bomb. So when you're attacking, you always stick together and go to one side. You don't flank at all.
Move here.
I only went over there to the side so I could set my knife there.
Move here. Enemy spotted.
Lethal out. We have the advantage.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
So, what's it called? Satan's down, and that only leaves Anvil. I already saw Anvil myself, and I know since Saint's down, he's gonna try to revive him. So I just pre-pinged, and he jumps over the wall.
Bomb's active. Don't let them disarm it.
Me up.
And then some of my shots, I just simply lost that
All
battle.
targets eliminated.
Put some
Great
stuff
work.
here. You're fine. Get up. Thanks. Back to it. Acknowledge. Go here. Acknowledge.
Keep notes. I was clicking my grenade so I can take out that Saint. Lancer already took out Saint. I saw that, so I canceled my grenade. Just a small thing. But that could have been a grenade that I wasted. So just keep that in mind. Watch out for the So I knocked one person. I saw that I saw a person who didn't get knocked on it before. So I went down there to flank him and finish him off.
Enemy over there. Move here.
Match point. Let's get it. Bomb dropped.
You rock. Go here. Lethal out. Lethal out.
Ooh, boy, my ooh. And you know what? That's what tenacity is good for.
Go here. Enemy spotted.
That tenacity just bought my teammates just a little bit more time to stay alive.
Get me out.
By the way, Super Po Boy, the Anvil, I ended up playing with him after that match. He said his team basically like, messed him up, or they were being backsplit. Something along those lines. I can't remember the exact message. Now this right here, that right there, that is vital. When you see that, that means that someone is disconnected or they're lagging. Someone's wrong with the connection, obviously. So that's what's going to carry us to the last round. Lots of times if you finish 3 people, whether it's in strikeout or whatever mode, and you can't find the last person, if it's too long, they're most likely going to be in spawn, which is exactly what this case was. And we know he's in spawn because he was running his ace, he was disconnected.
Move here. Go here.
Lethal out.
Lethal out.
First again.
If someone was behind that, they would have been dead for sure.
Enemy
Go here.
spotted.
Bomb's active. Don't let them disarm it.
There she goes, yeah. That's why I love Ronin. It's just a extra hand. It's a helping hand.
Move here.
This right here. Now I could have killed him. He was 1 HP, perfectly in my sight, no one around. But I didn't. You know why? Because I'm a good teammate. I would have been so mad if I was in that case, someone stole that. Literally 1 HP. You do not need to steal downs, okay? Please don't do that, people. I could have, but I didn't. And I don't know why people do it, but they do. Even if teammate did get down, like I said, he's 1 HP, so I could have just finished him easy and then revived teammate. And then, like you said,
All targets eliminated. Great
Saint
work.
is AFK. So basically, you should get the point by now. of tips in this game.
You
but
thought
it's
I was
not
gonna
over yet.
lose?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
right.
it. If I'm gonna do it separate videos or if I'm just gonna add on to this one. Obviously, you'll know if I edit this. But I'm gonna do a different explanation for Strikeout, and then I want to do a separate video, or separate video while I'm doing tutorials for each map. Because like I said, each map and each rogue, there's different tips and tricks you can do to add on to the knowledge that you already have. So basically, to recap, what we learned in this video was how to reposition, know how to split or not if you're attacking and defending, using your ping system, silencing your footsteps or being more discreet, peeking corners, surveying your surroundings, awareness, learning how to manage your money well, how to buy which things or not. And then one more thing I want to add. I understand that it's hard to, but there's a mechanic in the game that lets you swap shoulders. You have to use it. You just have to. It's so much better. I promise, I know your pain. I understand how hard it must be, but I was like that too. I'm used to staring at one, on the right side of the shoulder of every single third person game. Every single third person game is always on the right side of the shoulder. But you have to be able to switch back and forth between the left and right shoulder, because I promise you it helps so much, because you get to see different parts of the map and enemies in a different locations that you wouldn't have been able to before. So I'm gonna see if I can find the part right now.
Good. Enemy spotted. Defending here. Lethal out. I'm down.
Let's see if I can find it.
Lethal out. Good. Merci. I'm down. Move here.
Maybe not. I'll find another one.
Lethal out. Need more training. Go here.
Okay, but I don't want to search. I'm sorry, I can't speak. I don't want to waste my time searching for it, but you get my point. You need to learn to swap shoulders so you can see different areas that you can't before, so you can see if someone's looking at you or not, or someone's waiting for you around the corner. You have to utilize that. You just have to get used to it. So that's it for this demolition part. I'm gonna stop recording here, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to do a separate video or if I'm going to edit to this one or not, but I'm going to stop it for right here. That's just general education of rogue companies so far.